Hello people, Simon is speaking. Today I wanted to explain to you how to reduce high memory usage when you work with Acronis Backup, because this application is being used to take backup. And sometimes when you see two files are causing your processor and memory to have high usage, what you have to do, because I had that issue, it went higher than 6 gigabytes. I turned services off. Sometimes you have to consider that different processes are causing high CPU usage or high memory usage. I must double check. This is our service, but sometimes those two files are causing this issue. I will explain to you. If you delete those, if you turn those processes, if you terminate those processes, what I showed it to you, without it you can't schedule your backup, because you got scheduled tasks, and sometimes without it is not possible to run the tasks which are being scheduled. I will show you what you're supposed to do. You can restart this service, because sometimes you have memory leak of those files. I forgotten to tell you that you can use System Informer, which is open source, instead of services. Also, keep in mind, sometimes if you are using for the first time, you will probably have to check if this service is depend on system account. I will explain to you what would happen, because I just wanted to show you. Sometimes when this service, Acronis Managed Machine Service, is log on to Acronis agent user, you may probably see error message when you try to do backup. I will talk to you straight away about the volume shadow copy service. I use a software system provider, but I wanted to show to you what would happen if you are not logged in to that service, to that local account. I wanted to make another backup. I wanted to show to you what we got here. Subrand, this is my hard drive docking station, which is being used for making backups. Okay, what we got? Couple of different partitions. I will have to say what we got on this partition. This partition doesn't have any backups. Partition O, and also partition P. I will have to double check, people, what I got on this partition. I also use the different program. I can delete, and I will show you also how to fix that error message. You can also use backup plans instead of creating from the beginning. You can use edit, but because if you are the beginner, I can show you from the beginning. Items to backup, items to backup. We select C drive. Where to backup, that will be P drive. I will call this backup task. Zero one. To show you what you're supposed to do, you have to add a doc if you call this backup option priority. We can use high or normal conversion level. High it's up to you depending how powerful PC we got. I deselected this because I prefer full backup, and I will show you if you are using a different logon. You may probably encounter error if you don't switch to local system account. I have to check if this error comes up because it may probably come up. Then I will show you from the beginning how to fix. I don't know if this comes up or not because I had that issue in the past. Maybe this will not come up again, but if this error comes up, I will tell you how to fix. I don't know how many people are using Acronis Backup Advanced 11.7 because I will not show you about the details because, or maybe I will show you Acronis Backup Advanced update. This is update. Update 1. I will have to check if something happens or not. But if you get that error message, you can quickly check. Acronis manage the machine service. You can go to properties. In option logon, you can switch to local system account. You don't have to type password. You just delete password and I will not show you now, but you don't have to delete password. Nothing like that. But I'm just waiting if backup comes up. Oh, also I forgotten. I already told you about high memory usage. Don't worry if you get rid of those two files. You can terminate that process in case of you have memory leak, because those two processes will come up after when you restart this process. Acronis manage machine service because sometimes it has problems with memory leak. I did research online. I got a high memory usage, but not because of this application, but because of something else which is running in the background. I don't know, probably Opera browser or something else. I cannot exactly tell you. I'm waiting when this process will be running. Or it works fine, but I had the issue with making backup some time ago, so I did research. You can switch to local system account when this service gives you error message, but at the moment it seems to be running okay. I think this is probably to do with something else. I believe when you switch to Acronis volume snapshot, wait a minute, volume shadow copy service, when you use Acronis volume shadow copy service provider, this is not being supported. I think this is not exactly supported by program, I believe. So I use the software system provider, what we got here. I didn't use software provider, but system provider, and it works. But after, I hope you liked my video tutorial. I showed you how to fix memory leak. Because, I will tell you again. Those two processes were causing that one. I think that one I think both of them I terminated because both processes were causing high memory leak, and after terminating it and after restarting this service, I no longer had a memory leak. I hope you like my video tutorial, people.